Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the complete walkthrough video experience for the all-new Winnebago Revel 44EC, now redesigned with a patio-facing sofa, dinette, and workstation, and equipped with Winnebago Power Max, featuring an 8,400 watt-hour UL 1973 certified for safety Lithionics module, expandable up to 17,000 watt-hours, and controlled with an EcoFlow 5-in-1 power hub, available here at Lichtsinn RV. America's closest dealer to Winnebago, we're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume for a single point location across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award each year consecutively since 2015. Winnebago has also named our dealership as a Flying W Platinum Status Award winner for guest service each year consistently for over 30 years. Last year, across the entire RV industry, we were named the #2 camper van dealer, competing across all RV manufacturers, even those beyond Winnebago Industries, across all of North America. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Mercedes-Benz Sprinter powertrain in accordance with the way Mercedes-Benz outlines on page 107 of their owner's manual, in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles, driving at varying road and engine speeds to seat those cylinders in that twin-turbo Mercedes-Benz powertrain, no full throttle starts, not shifting manually to a lower gear to engage grade braking capability, and then after 1,000 miles, gradually increasing engine speed up to full throttle. As opposed to the way a delivery driver may and do tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to break in your new Mercedes-Benz powertrain, sleep that first night in your new powered studio loft bed, and eat that first meal in your factory-fresh multi-function sofa dinette, available here at Lichtsinn RV. The original off-grid, off-road adventure van, the Winnebago Revel, is now its best yet, featuring a patio-facing sofa, dinette, and workstation that we'll cover as we get inside. It's also now powered with the Winnebago Power Max system for off-grid capabilities. We'll cover that as we work our way through the interior and exterior of this Winnebago Revel 44EC. Taking advantage of the proven Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis, the Revel's twin-turbo diesel provides 332 pounds-feet of torque through an on-demand all-wheel drive system for off-road capabilities. Inside, the Revel's unique features include a floor plan designed around a powered lift bed and gear garage, allowing for a 49 by 79 inch cross-coach sleeping area, just 10 inches shy of a traditional queen bed. All new upgrades that were made previous years now include the redesign for the Winnebago Power Max system and the patio-facing sofa. The Winnebago Revel is powered by the innovative, fuel-efficient Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis with interior aesthetic upgrades similar to what is in the luxurious Mercedes S-Class. It features the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter all-wheel drive, twin-turbo powertrain boasting 332 pounds-feet of torque or power. It's then mated up with a 9-speed automatic 9G Tronic Plus transmission with grade braking capabilities. Not only is this the most innovative, fuel-efficient Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van built, it's also the most luxurious, but most critically, it is the most safety-enhanced Sprinter ever built. It includes the following critical safety upgrades. The first critical safety enhancement to the all-new third-generation VS30 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis is Active Brake Assist. In the event that the system, which uses a combination of radar and camera technology, senses a visual obstruction ahead, the driver will be alerted to a visual and acoustic warning. Once the driver then applies the brakes, Active Brake Assist applies the most effective brake pressure and, if too weak, will engage autonomous braking capabilities. It also is the only system that can recognize and is designed to brake for pedestrians in the way. Active lane keeping assist will sense if you seem to be unintentionally changing lanes in a range of situations, even in slight bends. Mercedes gives you a helpful audio and visual warning and then applies brake pressure to help you get back in the lane. Targeted intervention of the ESP systems and brake systems gently bring you back to your intended path. Adaptive or active cruise control, as we know here in North America, or as Mercedes terms, active distance assist distronic, regulates the speed of your RV for you and automatically helps you maintain the distance to a vehicle detected in front of you. If you are approaching a vehicle in front of you, distronic cruise control will slow your RV automatically, and as that vehicle vacates or speeds up, will accelerate up to your desired cruise control level. You can increase or decrease the following distance in the vehicle setup settings, or turn this feature off altogether. Traffic Sign Assist will help identify the right speed and alert you to let you know if traffic laws have changed. General GPS navigation and camera technology allow you to know when traffic laws change to alert you and keep you compliant. Traffic signs are also noted in the navigation screen in the MBUX setup. Blind spot and rear cross traffic alert detects approaching vehicles in your blind spot and alerts you, keeping you safer. And rear cross traffic alerts let you know when a vehicle or pedestrian is crossing behind you. Rear view camera with ultrasonic rear park assist provides gradient ability to see the area behind you as you navigate in reverse, and visual markings alert the RVer before approaching an object with several different distant alert increments. LED high-performance headlamps provide improved illumination that maximizes the view of the road ahead while further enhancing the RV's overall aesthetic and sleek front-end design. Adaptive high beam assist, enhanced safety in the dark. This system makes driving in the dark safer and helps to reduce the strain on the driver. Adaptive high beam assist always makes the best possible headlamp range available while avoiding dazzling oncoming traffic. The driver barely needs to make use of the high beam switch and is able to concentrate better when driving in the dark. Adaptive high beam assist uses continuous input from a camera to automatically vary the range of the high beam headlamps based on the distance to oncoming vehicles and any vehicles traveling ahead of you. Mercedes-Benz's wet wiper system provides clean lines of sight if you have to wash your windshield as you drive. Traditional spray nozzles are replaced by tiny laser cut holes along the wiper arm that spray the fluid directly in front of the wipers as they sweep in either direction. Fluid consumption is reduced by over 50%. The system is heated in cold weather terrain, and the windshield is cleansed much more effectively by the wet wiper system. Attention Assist monitors your driving patterns for signs of fatigue and gives you an early warning to make sure you're not driving drowsy. If it detects fatigue or lapses in concentration on behalf of the driver, it suggests you take a break with an audible and visual warning. You simply confirm acknowledgement in the MBUX system, and this feature can be turned on or off in vehicle settings. Not only as safety is the cornerstone of the all-new Sprinter, we've also now included interior aesthetic upgrades similar to that of the Mercedes S-Class Luxury Auto, including Artico leather cab seats that do feature all three sets of safety enhancements, tilt and telescoping steering with a complete array of steering wheel controls for the all-new infotainment center, making trips more enjoyable with the Sprinter's multitude of sophisticated MBUX infotainment features. Just above this location, you'll see we've also then included wireless charging for your smartphone or tablet, Inside this compartment, we also then have USB-C controls to be able to connect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, should you choose to use that. Although we do have here the 10.25-inch MBUX infotainment center that features hands-free calling, but also hands-free voice guidance. Currently connected via Bluetooth, you'll see complete control of your smartphone or tablet, allowing us to make hands-free calls using voice guidance and Hey Mercedes artificial intelligence. We have complete navigation controls that is available through voice guidance. This will then also tie into the traffic sign assist. Each of these apps are then also movable within the infotainment center. So if you'd like a certain array of apps, we can customize that by pressing and holding this. This is a capacitive touchscreen monitor that functions and swipes just like an iPad or Android tablet, and it's also controllable from the smart wheel controls. Sliding over then, of course, we have high definition FM radio, AM radio, and Sirius XM satellite radio that does include a free trial subscription. This can also function off of your smartphone or tablet. Controls for playing media that would reside on your smartphone or tablet, either via Bluetooth or from USB connectivity. A great feature here with info settings within the engine that provides consumption levels, DEF levels, torque curve measurements. Here's a great preview there of that rear view camera monitoring system. You can see the carbon fiber instrument panel applique setup that encases the dash and the side panels. Here, as we start the engine, you can see RPM levels as well as torque curve levels. That second section then also provides consumption levels for fuel consumption and other fluids. But also on board is a complete digital operator's manual for the Mercedes-Benz VS30 chassis. Of course, not only do you have the capacitive touchscreen controls, but hard controls down below. A great way to search, find tips, bookmark certain areas if you'd like to go back to them. We do have Mercedes Pro technology in which we can enable this for 4G LTE, although for the RV lifestyle, Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity enhancements will be more cost effective. Here you'll find the vehicle settings screen with quick access for the ESP, superior ride and technology handling. Also controls for lane keep assist, rear park assist, and then also assistance within different types of the safety enhancements that we just talked about to be able to display in certain locations, turn on or off. You'll see controls for the active brake assist, the availability for the blind spot assist, you saw earlier the attention assist, you can see controls for the active lane keep assist. And as we move on to the vehicle settings, you'll see different programmable settings are available for the cab chassis itself, lighting controls, and then overall system vehicle setting preferences. Again, all of this is controllable through the capacitive touchscreen monitor, but also on the smart wheel steering wheel controls. We also have hard buttons then down below. And then this is how you can actually configure and adjust which favorites you'd like to show up first on that 10.25-inch touchscreen monitor.
Then down below we have true automatic climate control, located mid-console with an array of cup holders, and a great array of luxury aesthetic upgrades for the interior of the all-new Mercedes-Benz Sprinter.
Now, as we work our way back to the driver's side corner of the Winnebago Revel, you'll see we've ordered this coach factory fresh. This is the Stone Gray Premium Full Body Base Coat Clear Coat Automotive Finish. We'll work our way around to the front. We'll also showcase the other two colors that are available as we get towards the driver's side. Up top, you'll see the wind fairing with the high performance overhead LED performance lighting. You can see the covers that are currently installed. Integrated into the overhead wind fairing. Just below that then the Sirius XM satellite radio antenna. You'll see a convenient step up that you can cleanse your windshield at any fueling station. Just tremendous visibility with the overhead lighting area. And then down below, the high performance headlamps and integrated fog lamps. Down below, you'll see several of the sensors, including that for adaptive cruise control, but also the front camera for the 360-degree surround view camera. Also inside, we'll cover when we get inside the cockpit, it also has the digital rear view mirror. Sliding around towards the driver's side is where we'll cover the additional colors. You can see the high polished Mercedes-Benz front with the matte gray grille that also then ties into the high endurance ABS shroud to the front, the rocker panels, and then also to the rear. And as we zoom back out again, this is the Stone Gray Premium Full Body Base Coat Clear Coat Automotive Finish. We also stock this coach in the Silver Gray Premium Full Body Base Coat Clear Coat Automotive Finish. And finally, we also stock this in the Selenite High Metallic Premium Full Body Base Coat Clear Coat Automotive Finish. In each of these cases, you'll see the exterior graphics delete, which provides a more stealth automotive finish, increasing the capability to be approved by homeowners regulations for storage. Light-duty passenger car and truck conveniences for safety, including integrated turn signal indicators in each of these side mirrors that piggyback, collapsing against the side of the van to increase maneuverability around storage. The top 80% of which are powered and heated, the lower 20% including that parabolic convex wide-angle technology. And then you can see the side video camera monitoring system that stitches in together for the 360-degree surround view camera. We've also included the factory-installed upgrade of the OE Wheelworks high-performance wheels with BF Goodrich TAKO2 all-terrain tires at LT 245/70 R17. Here you can see the side assist steps with undercarriage lighting. Be sure to check out in our still photo library for this vehicle display page, in which we black out our marketing studio just to showcase how luminous this is to return to your van for safety. You'll see the fuel fill for the 24.5-gallon diesel fuel capacity. Down below here is the exhausting for the Timberline 2.0 hydronic heating system, which provides continuous on-demand hot water as well as coach heat. And it's also zoned for the front living area, the bathroom, and then also for the holding tanks. For the 38-gallon fresh tank, which is then drained here through the gray tank for 21 gallons of gray tank capacity. Just above here is the lockable compartment for the cassette black tank, which is the black tank area for the swivel cassette toilet that we'll cover as we get inside. The great thing about this 5-gallon cassette is that it can be drained at national parks, open septic areas. It can be drained in a traditional residential toilet, an over-the-road truck stop, or a traditional RV drainage station. So again, 5 gallons of black tank capacity and 21 that you can drain then through the gray. To the rear, you'll see the smart plug shoreline cord providing 30 amp service to the RV, but providing it in a much safer way with a simple compression insertion as opposed to the traditional RV swivel lock. Watertight and providing less opportunity for corrosion over time. Now as we zoom back out, you'll see the flares to the sides with the fiberglass inserts to provide that 49 by 79 inch cross-coach sleeping area. The coach does then have the tinted dual-pane thermal insulated windows, which will eliminate condensation and high humidities, but also provide that thermal break for incredible R values. To the rear, you can see the depth to that oversized 9.5-foot powered patio awning. Working our way up top, you'll see the all-metal storage rack, but also the door-mounted rear ladder. Great opportunities to hang storage items off of the rear ladder. Up top here, you'll see the rear view camera monitoring system, which then ties into the digital rear view mirror, providing continuous video display at higher speeds, but also the rear portion stitching in that 360-degree surround view camera. This is on the upgraded 9,050 gross vehicle weight rating chassis, so it includes nearly 1,600 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity, from which then you would deduct any occupants, cargo, and any fresh water that you may travel with, although most will travel with a minimal amount to increase fuel efficiency. Down below, a 5,000-pound factory-installed tow package with a 7-blade Bargeman wiring harness. Off to the right then is a location to store your drainage hose. We also carry the adapters to convert that black tank into a traditional drainage hose so that you can use that and then cleanse it out with the 21-gallon gray tank capacity. Underneath here, you'll also see the spare tire, but also keep in mind Winnebago has led the industry for over 30 years with a voluntary e-coat process to provide rust protection, recently undergoing a $7 million infrastructure upgrade. All steel used by Winnebago is either galvanized or e-coated and plated using a multi-state full immersion electrocoating system in which each plate is positively charged to provide a uniform level of plating over every component. The same process being used by light-duty auto manufacturers such as Honda and General Motors to provide the best voluntary rust protection in the RV industry, compared to competing manufacturers that are still using rust-proof paint or powder coating that won't hold up long term. We'll work our way back then into that 5,000-pound factory-installed tow package. And we'll zoom back out and cover the cargo door area. Each of these doors open 270 degrees to provide ease of access to all of your gear garage storage. As we open up the rear gear garage, off to the left is where your Lithionics system and EcoFlow power hubs are located that we'll cover as we get inside. Just incredible access to that gear garage storage. To the rear then, as we swivel those doors open, this does include the interior upgrade package with the Overlander interior, so this does then include the insulated window coverings, whisper quiet because they zipper and open, but also provide yet again another level of thermal break. Keep in mind this also now has the 3M Thinsulate insulation with a metal reflective field to provide yet again another thermal break. The 3M Thinsulate also includes antimicrobial insulation in sidewalls for 16% better insulation with this 4-season coach over previous years. Now we'll work our way inside. We've dropped down the roll-lift screen system. The great thing about this is it's whisper quiet in transit. It very simply has a magnetic clasp for ease of ingress and egress, working our way in and out of the van. It features a roll-up and snap-in location to provide complete access, but also opens the rear wall so that it provides a tremendous amount of fresh air ventilation, especially in conjunction with the Max Air Premium vent system that we'll cover as we get inside and atop the roof. You can see each of the D-ring storage locations. In the Plascore flooring, which provides a non-skid honeycomb style flooring with a thicker laminate block foam floor for even higher R values. Here you'll find the master switch for the Lithionics system, a quick port to expand the Merlin solar panel package, And this is an MPPT solar charge controller compared to pulse width modulation or PWM solar charge controller, so it'll provide 20% more UV absorption. 210 watts are standard rooftop, and then expandable with portable panels up to 1600 watts to recharge that lithionic system. That lithionic system will also then recharge anytime in transit with dual alternator charging up to 7,000 watts from the second installed American Power Systems 130 amp alternator managed by a Wakespeed digital voltage regulator, along with 1,500 watts of chassis alternator power. Here you'll see your water panel in one easy to access location, including the inlet for city water connection, a 12-volt on-demand water pump switch so that you can rinse off your cargo occupants or pets prior to entering the van if you forgot to turn that off. Winterization valves, and then also the opportunity to fill the freshwater tank if you're connected to any type of traditional RV hose hookup at a campground or at home. And then the same padded zippered window coverings to the rear, providing an additional thermal break from that automotive safety glass. And then up top in the ceiling of the powered studio loft bed, netted storage with Ram Tough Track mounts throughout, additional storage and LED lighting. The beauty of this dual alternator charging system is you can charge a single Lithionics module in under an hour. Again, that Lithionics system then is expandable to over 16,900 watt hours with a second module that we can install here at Lichtsinn RV using our master RVTI certified technicians and us being an approved Lithionics installer. And now, unlike any dealership in North America, we're going to elevate up to showcase all of the quality components atop the roof of the Winnebago Revel 44C. You can see the depth and length to that 9.5-foot rack-mounted Colorado Carefree powered patio awning. As we zoom in, we'll work our way from the rear to the front. We've included the factory-installed upgrade, which does run off of the 3,600-watt pure sine wave inverter, which will surge to 7,200 watts. This is the Coleman Mach 10 NDQ non-ducted quiet air conditioning system, which features a thermostatic control inside. You can also pair that up to your smartphone or tablet to change the temperatures wherever you're at. Forward of that, you'll see the standard solar system. These are Merlin solar panels to provide off-grid energy using the MPPT solar charge controller. 210 watts are standard, and then you can expand that rooftop or through the quick port up to 1,600 watts. In between those two solar panels is where you'll find the quick port, which provides access for us to install any type of satellite internet connectivity such as Starlink, whether that be the high performance version or a Starlink Mini. We can also install a WeBoost cellular booster or even a WineGuard Connect 2.0, which provides Wi-Fi boosting and 24/7 internet off of a SIM card for your current cell phone carrier. Of course, all of our technicians doing that are Master RVTI certified. Be sure to check out on our parts page our interactive multimedia satellite internet connectivity tool in which we can pinpoint the right system for you. Also in between those two solar panels is the MaxAir Premium Vent System. Again, this is thermostatically controlled with a remote control for anywhere inside the van. It provides higher CFM or air velocity with whisper quiet blades, and also includes a sealed marine RV hood so that you can leave your RV and not worry about rain encroaching or even use in transit. And as we wrap up atop the roof, we'll cover some specifications. The 44EC is 19 feet 7 inches in length, so it will fit in most residential parking spots. It features an overall height of 10 feet to the standard feature atop the roof, and also then includes a width of 7 feet 5 inches. Again, this is on the upgraded 9,050-pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis, so it includes nearly 1,600 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity. This particular one including 1,565 pounds for cargo, occupants, and any fresh water that you may travel with. up to the 38-gallon total freshwater capacity for the 44EC. And now as we work our way back down towards ground level, we'll cover all of the quality components atop the patio side of the Winnebago Revel 44EC. You can see continuing on with the dual pane thermal insulated windows. Also, the flare is actually trim mounted so that that cargo door will slide over it. Another full length extension for the side assist steps. A nice sneak preview there to the Broglio oak interior as part of the interior upgrade package. This also features then the patio cocktail or dining table that is adjustable depending upon what your grade is. So even though the Revel might be not level, you can actually have this cocktail or patio table level using the adjustable class system for the Revel. Underneath this location is where you can drain your freshwater tank, drain low point valves in the event that you need to winterize. A nice sneak preview there to the forward-facing refrigerator and freezer so that you can load groceries from outside the van, but then also have them accessible from inside or even within arm's length of the front cockpit area. You can see the thickness then to that laminate block foam floor, which does include the Plascore honeycomb non-skid flooring. Here you'll see a USB-A and USB-C outlet for charging, as well as a 12-volt power point, and an additional outlet which is hot off of the 3600 watt pure sine wave inverter. And then you can also see the cab mat for the entire coach, which you can remove and shake out. This additional full-length extension side assist step does provide that undercarriage lighting and includes tie-outs for pets or high-end bicycles to keep them secure. Be sure to check out in our photo library for this vehicle display page where we black out our marketing studio just to showcase how luminous this is to return safely to your Revel. The same rear screen is included for the cargo door area. It features that snap-in roll-up screen door with dual zippers. The straps hold the rolled-up section in place when not in use, but also includes that quick magnetic clasp for easier entry and exit. But tremendous amount of fresh air ventilation with that screen on the cargo door as well as the rear door, especially in conjunction with that Max Air premium vent system. Here you can see the depth and length to this 9.5-foot Colorado Carefree powered patio awning, which does include LED lighting, and you can pair this up with your smartphone or tablet to open or close the awning, but also dim this lighting. It features a faster motion sense retract motor so that if winds encroach your Revel, this will quickly bring the awning in. And it is an armless awning, so it alleviates any of those head knockers. So again, this is the stone gray exterior. It's also available in silver gray as well as selenite. You can see the LED lighting right above the patio. Passenger door, same included for the service area towards the driver's side rear of the van. And now as we work our way inside the Revel 44EC, we'll cover one sweeping shot to this floor plan, and then we'll cover each of the main living areas in more detail. This coach includes the Overlander interior with the upgrade package. This does include Broglio oak cabinetry, which is handcrafted and built by Winnebago Industries in-house so that they can control tolerances in fit and finish, which long-term will minimize squeaks and rattles compared to competing manufacturers. Using computer-aided design, Winnebago can then maximize the storage of those cabinets compared to competing manufacturers that are simply purchasing their cabinets from third-party suppliers. You can see the twist lock, positive lock latching system. Of course, the drawers are dovetail, mortise and tenon constructed with soft close drawer glides, the wind sleep system in the powered studio loft bed, an oversized gear closet and bath in one. We'll cover that patio-facing sofa as well. And then up front, Artico leather Mercedes-Benz seats that rotate to become integral lounge chairs. Very easy to Swiffer this van out in a matter of seconds, gliding over that non-skid honeycomb flooring, but again, it does include the whole coach mat that you can remove and shake out and then place back into the cutouts for the floor plan. A nice upgrade to the Revel, which features the patio-facing sofa with thicker bolster in the foam that's used and constructed in-house by the Stitchcraft facility within Winnebago Industries. This also then featured the same padded window coverings with the zippered openings for whisper quiet operation. Beautiful Broglio oak cabinet doors atop one-piece welded cabinets which are mounted in the superstructure steel of the Mercedes Sprinter van. You can see the twist lock, positive lock latching. Inside this compartment is actually where the interior access is for that quick access port. So we can place a router for your Starlink or any type of additional satellite that you may need atop the roof. Of course, it includes the 12-volt PowerPoint, USB-A and USB-C charge points, as well as a 110-volt duplex, which is hot off of the pure sine wave inverter. Down below, you'll see several different Ram Tough Track mounts underneath each of the cabinets so that you can use any Ram Tough Track attachment for mounting a television, a TV, smartphone, or tablet. You can see the padded window coverings include the zippered opening with beautiful Broglio trimmed Euro cassette shade system with the insect screen protection, but also the blackout for privacy. The dual pane thermal insulated windows are jalousie or canopy style windows in which you can leave open in nominal rain. There's several different ratchet points in which they extend, and then extending it all the way will then allow it to collapse back and then lock into place. But again, tinted dual pane thermal insulated windows. Not only are they dual pane windows, but they also include the thermal break from that window covering package. This then includes a lagoon style workstation or dining area with this patio facing sofa that includes safety belts and also storage and convenient connections for charge points for your smartphone or tablet. So dual safety belts, a total of 4 inside the van. Pair that up with the Luna Life Cab airbed, and it does have a sleeping capacity of 3 people. Then down below you'll find a duplex for any type of laptop, smartphone, or tablet charging. And then the USB points in the ceiling of this storage cabinet. Again, using computer-aided design, Winnebago will maximize storage space in any nook and cranny possible for van life. Just an extremely comfortable patio-facing sofa because it does feature that thicker bolster. The nice thing about this lagoon-style table is it swivels, but also can be adjusted in terms of height so that you can use a standing workstation or also additional meal prep space to the van. Just above here, all of your gauges in one easy-to-access location, working our way from the top to the bottom. The first is where you'll find the EcoFlow 5-in-1 power hub. It streamlines power management and optimizes energy performance, simplifying operation while saving space and reducing weight. It will predict runtime, and the all-in-one module includes controls for the 3600 watt pure sine wave inverter with a 7200 watt surge, the 120 volt converter charger, DC to DC converter because it is a 51.2 volt lithionics system with that 165 amp hour battery. So it converts it to the 12 volt for RV appliances and also the MPPT solar charge controller. You can also pair this up to your smartphone or tablet for usage inside or outside the van, and all of your gauges in one easy to access location. Underneath the EcoFlow panel then is the control for the Timberline 2.0 hydronic heating and hot water delivery system. This provides 17,060 BTUs, only pulling 12 volts, and will only consume 0.21 gallons of diesel fuel per hour at full load. Running off the top 3/4 of the 24.5 gallon fuel capacity, It provides continuous coach heat and also wraps around the freshwater tank, and also provides a zone for the bathroom and front living area. Your freshwater tank and gray tank sensors featuring sonar sensors, as opposed to competing manufacturers that are still drilling through tanks that they have to purchase from a third-party supplier. Winnebago's quality includes one-piece seamless roto-cast tanks built here in Forest City, in which each tank is customized for the floor plan, looking much like a Tetris cube to maximize that 38 gallons of freshwater capacity. In the upgraded vinyl padded ceiling here, you'll see the Max Air Premium vent system that does then thermostatically control with a remote control. Here you'll see controls for the undercarriage lighting, interior lighting, and then hard-pressed piano-style buttons for the Colorado Carefree 9.5-foot powered patio awning, as well as the lighting included in that. Beautiful Broglio cabinetry that includes the twist lock, positive lock latching system. Again, one-piece welded cabinets that are attached to the steel infrastructure of the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. A large inline kitchen or galley area with, of course, LED lighting overhead, convenient storage, and then also here you'll see a drop-in stainless steel style sink with a single control kitchen faucet and a pull-out sink sprayer for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. You can see the high-pressure laminate countertops, as well as the drop-in stainless steel sink. Each of these drawers are constructed using dovetail or mortise and tenon cabinetry construction for the drawers, and they're also soft close drawer glides. In this, you also have a pull-out meal prep countertop extension with storage underneath. It also then includes the portable induction cooktop, which can be used inside or outside of the van because all of the outlets are hot off of the pure sine wave inverter. With the induction cookware, much safer because it only heats up and quickly heats up when it senses the magnets in the induction cookware, but safer for pets and children being used because it also quickly cools. You can also use that as an additional cutting board, but then closes up and conceals. And again, that portable induction can be used anywhere inside or outside of the van. A forward-facing 3 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer also then includes the Broglio oak insert. This is a compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer. And the beauty of this is that when at temp, it uses a minimal amount of 12-volt usage, about the same as a 100-watt light bulb when at temp. But since it is a compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer, it can be used at higher altitudes. It can also be used when the coach is not level compared to absorption or LP-style refrigerators and freezers, and includes that travel class to keep everything secure in transit. Inside the kitchen or galley area, then you have additional USB-A and USB-Cs, a 12-volt charge point, and also the duplex residential style drawer glides that are adjustable, and then they do include that twist lock mechanism. Full drawer stacks with metal drawer glide extensions. Color-coded twist locks will quickly tell you if the drawer is locked for travel. And then off to the right, of course, we haven't forgotten the location for waste paper basket. You can also see the Broglio oak construction, which is not just a facing, it's a true Broglio oak construction manufactured in-house here in Forest City by Winnebago Industries. To the rear of the van, then you have the spacious gear garage with the powered studio loft bed that can be used at any height. We'll zoom over and then also showcase here the ThermaScreen freeze zone partition It provides a barrier from the front living area to the rear, making for a more efficient, cooler area for sleeping. If you're in an extremely hot climate, you can quickly cool the rear of the van. This also includes the WindSleep system, featuring Deep Serene Plus foam, which draws excess heat from the body to create a cool, comfortable sleeping environment. A Support Zomi slat bed suspension with the European style suspension offers flexible support and increased comfort, circulating airflow below the WindSleep system for a cooler, drier mattress. It's also manufactured and CertaPure US tested and certified foam made from non-toxic materials and no ozone depleters. It also includes MicroShield technology specifically designed to deactivate microorganisms and deliver optimal freshness for that WindSleep bed. You can see the same style windows, this being the driver's side dual pane thermal insulated windows in that fiberglass flare that allows for that expansive 49 by 79 inch cross-coach sleeping surface. There's also the same flare then on the patio side, but it's a more slender flare, so it does allow the cargo door to fully extend. And then located in the ceiling of the gear garage is the factory installed option of the Coleman Mach 10 NDQ non-ducted quiet 13,500 BTU air conditioning system with directional vents and also thermostatic control. It uses less power at startup, but also then turns the condenser off when there's not a call, freeing up even more power. Here you can see all the D-ring attachments in that gear garage. Very easy to bring up and down at the touch of a button, which is also then key locked, so that if you're traveling with pets or traveling with children or less knowledgeable RVers, you don't have to worry about that going up or down without using the key lock. Inside the gear garage then is where the Winnebago and EcoFlow setup is, featuring that 5-in-1 Power Hub Pro. It also includes the 165 amp hour 51.2 volt UL 1973 certified for safety Lithionics module, the standard module including 8,448 watt hours. On the patio side there is where the freshwater tank is, and again, that is wrapped off of that Timberline 2.0 system for 4-season capabilities. Underneath this location is where the EcoFlow Power Hub and the UL 1973 certified for safety Lithionics Power Hub is. We can also add a second hub in this storage location using our master RVTI certified technicians to increase that capacity up to 16,896 watt hours total. Just great storage capabilities in this oversized gear garage. There you can see the same thing that we saw towards the rear of the van, which is the storage integrated into the ceiling of that powered studio loft bed. Storage, LED lighting, and then netted additional storage. An oversized all-in-one gear closet and bath in one includes a multi-function door that when open provides privacy to the front and the rear. And of course, an oversized 26 by 31 inch shower. You can see all of the concealed hinges for the cabinet construction as well as the door construction. Up top is a 12 volt powered ventilator fan, mirror inside that multi-functional bath door. A one-piece pan and a one-piece surround provides for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. But again, this bath area is also zoned off of the Timberline system for quick drying of wet gear, whether that meaning coming in from the slopes or coming in from the beach. A flexible handheld shower head allows you to start and stop the water both on the head as well as on the faucet to conserve water when RVing off the grid. You can see the shower curtain and then storage basket for the gear closet, which then also includes the teak style spa mats for shelf access. It's actually sealed marine plywood, so it's highly endurant. Here you can see dry dock storage. Down below, a swiveling, modified elongated bowl for the cassette toilet, featuring a power flush, which then drains into that 5-gallon cassette. Convenient drainage at national parks, open septics, over-the-road truck stops, residential bathrooms, or even a traditional RV drainage station. You can see the sealed area then for the tissue dispenser. We'll remove these shelves and showcase the 26 by 31 inch oversized shower then. You can see the venting then inside that multi-function door, and then it extends on the forward portion of that door to provide privacy from the front area. And then positive lock latching then is included to keep that door closed in transit. Again, using the same color-coded twist lock handles. But a great area for changing. Obviously an opportunity to use the bathroom, but then an oversized 26 by 31 inch shower. Forward of the oversized all-in-one gear closet and wet bath then, you can see the floor mat, which is easily removable to shake off. Winnebago installs the overhead metal shelf with LED lighting, and also includes the location for the privacy panels to provide complete privacy and thermal break to the front cockpit area. Of course, each of these front seats swivel to become integral lounge chairs, but using these privacy panels that we'll showcase here blacked out during the evening, providing privacy, but also an additional thermal break because the front cockpit area is automotive safety glass, so it doesn't provide the same dual pane thermo-insulated tendencies to eliminate condensation, and doesn't have the same insulation properties as the dual pane thermal insulated windows. Those privacy panels very simply magnetically attach into place on the sheet metal. Light duty automotive conveniences that you've come to expect in your light duty passenger car or truck, including thigh extenders for a fatigueless fit, passive push button start is included. You can see the beautiful Broglio oak instrument panel applique that trims out nicely into the rest of the coach. 3 total sets of safety airbags, so dual front, side curtain, and side seat thoracic. A leather-wrapped steering wheel also includes controls off to the left for adaptive cruise control, controls off to the right to control the MBUX. For voice-activated control and hands-free calling, hands-free text messaging, and hands-free navigation with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto using Hey Google or Hey Siri technology. Here you can see the digital instrumentation cluster that is controlled with the left-hand side of that leather-wrapped steering wheel. Continuing on with beautiful Broglio oaked armrests on the driver's door and passenger door. Of course, powered door locks, powered windows with express up and down capabilities. You can see the controls for the heated seats for both the driver's side and then also included on the passenger side. Incredible storage built in to the Sprinter chassis, including storage here on each side as well as the middle, an array of cup holders. And then inside this middle compartment, you have a wireless charging pad as well as the USB-C connections. Again, allowing you to keep that phone away and safe, but also using hands-free calling, hands-free text messaging, and hands-free navigation. Again, great storage off to the patio side for the passenger. And then inside this MBUX, it includes Mercedes-Benz advanced navigation. Although most will use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto for Google Maps, it includes high-definition FM radio as well as Sirius XM satellite radio. And of course, using either Bluetooth technology or tying into Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, the ability to listen to any of your apps such as Spotify, Sirius XM directly off of your smartphone or tablet. True automatic climate control down below, as well as controls for the rear defrost, hazard light switches, and then beautifully trimmed and Broglio oak cabinetry are the integrated cup holders. And then down below, an additional 12-volt power point. Up top here, you have not only the digital rear view mirror, but also a standard mirror. You can toggle that back and forth, but the beauty of this is it provides continuous video stream even at higher speeds. Up top, you see the Mercedes SOS button for emergency calling. The same then light duty conveniences for the passenger on these seats, with an integrated onboard armrest, adjustable lumbar support, adjustable headrest, and slide, swivel, and recline. You can then see the padded window coverings for the dual pane thermal insulated windows inside the cargo door. Again, you can unzipper these for great fresh air ventilation. And so as we swivel around, we'll cover one last sweeping shot, as I want to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the complete walkthrough video experience for the Winnebago Revel 44EC, now redesigned with the patio facing sofa, dinette, and workstation, and equipped with Winnebago Power Max, featuring a standard 8,400 watt hour UL 1973 certified for safety Lithionics module, expandable up to 17,000 watt hours, and controlled with an EcoFlow 5-in-1 power hub, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and named by the manufacturer, Winnebago Industries, as the North American top dealer for sales volume for a single point location across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award each year consecutively since 2015. Winnebago has also named our dealership as a Flying W Platinum status award winner for guest service each year, consistently for over 30 years. Last year, across the entire RV industry, we were named the #2 camper van dealer, competing across all RV manufacturers, even those beyond Winnebago Industries, across all of North America. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis in accordance with the way Mercedes-Benz outlines on page 107 of their owner's manual, in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles, driving at varying road and engine speeds to seat those cylinders in that twin-turbo powertrain, no full throttle starts, not shifting manually to a lower gear to engage grade braking capabilities, and then after 1,000 miles, gradually increasing engine speed as well as bringing it up to full throttle, as opposed to the way a delivery driver may and do tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to break in your new Mercedes-Benz powertrain, sleep that first night in your new powered studio loft bed, and eat that first meal in your factory fresh multifunction dinette workstation, available here at Lichtsinn RV. Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV here in Forest City, Iowa, the home of the Winnebago Motorhome Factory. Here are some great points from our team at Lichtsinn RV, unrelated to price, why you should experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV.
New motorhomes from Lichtsinn RV have no delivery miles on them. We do not use delivery services like other dealers in which drivers live in the RV during transportation or tow their own personal vehicle during the crucial engine break-in period.
There are no additional fees when purchasing an RV in the state of Iowa. You will always pay the tax, title, and license in the state in which you register your RV. However, we do help in assisting titling your RV in your home state. We help people day in and day out from all over the United States and Canada with titling their motorhome.
Due to our close proximity to the Winnebago factory, we are able to take advantage of cost savings over other RV dealerships. This allows us to provide you upfront, low, no hassle pricing.
We provide a complimentary thorough walkaround of your RV with any RV purchase at the time of delivery. This orientation may be done in person or virtually if you prefer. This orientation is dedicated one-on-one time with a Lichtsinn RV Winnebago product expert and will take as much time as needed so that you can understand every function, switch, maintenance, and warranty items of your RV. Many dealers charge a significant sum to provide this service.
Here at Lichtsinn RV, we want to make your stay with us as comfortable as possible. With our newly expanded campground, we provide our guests the opportunity to stay on our lot while enjoying free access to Wi-Fi, filtered fresh water, and electrical hookups. This is available to guests taking delivery of their new RV or just passing through for a service appointment. We have 2 state-of-the-art guest lounge areas for your comfort, where you can grab a cup of coffee and relax while enjoying your favorite show, or use our laptop tables in our comfortable seating areas. And your pets are welcome to join you in the guest lounge and throughout the Lichtsinn RV dealership.
We work with several different national lenders in order to secure you the most competitive rates and terms.
We also offer insurance from several different insurance carriers such as Progressive and Nationwide.
Purchase and service your RV and experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV, the nation's closest dealer to the Winnebago Motorhome Factory here in Forest City, Iowa. We look forward to providing you best of class experience for your parts, service, and sales needs.